What is a geek?
Well, Webster's dictionary defines geek as a person who is socially awkward and unpopular, or a usually intelligent person who does not fit in with other people.
No, I refuse to believe that's the definition of a geek. I mean, there are people like Felicia Day, Will Wheaton, and Chris Hardwick who are neither socially awkward or unpopular.
Well, that's because in today's society and modern definition of the word geek, it's commonly accepted and actually kinda cool to be considered a geek. But to find out how this evolved to this, we've got to explore the evolution of the geek. It is said the word geek owes its origin to the word gecken, an 18th century term referring to circus performers whose acts included biting the head off of live chickens.
Oh, no! That's not really a geek. That's more of a freak.
Right you are, Jasper. Let's move on to discuss how the freak became the geek. Fast forward to the future of the 1950s, where the word geek became associated with those who were passionate or obsessed with a certain subculture.
Now, when you say subculture, what exactly do you mean?
You know, this could be books, academics, or even some of them politics.
Some of the politics?
That's right, Jazz. Some of them politics. Yeah. This brings us to the 90s.com internet-savvy, tech-hungry geek period, otherwise known as the Stevicus Oiculus era.
Black Nerd Prime.
These bespectacled individuals were easily identifiable by their wearable tech, constant usage of the gadgets and gizmos, and their unmistakable overbite. Geeks today come in a variety of flavors to choose from, all available at Baskin-Robbins. There's the Star Wars geek, the theater geek, the comic book geek, the video game geek, the film geek, the music geek, the Star Wars geek, the Star Trek geek, the internet geek, the sports geek, the fantasy football geek, the Middle-earth geek, the Harry Potter geek, the crappy movie geek, the sci-fi movie geek, the supernatural geek, the Doctor Who geek, the Tumblr geek, the YouTube geek, the iJustine geek, the Vampire Diaries geek, the CW geek, the NPR geek, the radio geek, the podcast geek, the Mark Maron geek.
Okay! I get it. Is there a geek variant that doesn't exist?
Short answer, no. Today, a geek is simply a person who is enthusiastic about a certain subject matter or genre. There's a geek for every single thing that exists on this planet and beyond. Hey there, Neil deGrasse Tyson. How are ya?
Hello, bunnies. I am out of this world.
So, from chicken-eating freak to glasses-wearing chic, the geek has come a long way to be publicly accepted by mainstream media. And with people like him, and her, geeks are gearing up to take over the world.
Not if I stuff them all in a locker first. Yes.
So, let us know what type of geek you are, so we can make fun of you in the comments below. But only lighthearted jabs at your fandom. We don't want to really hurt your feelings.
Speak for yourself. I'm going for the jugular.
Well, that's because you're a terrible person. That's why. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you believe that someday the geeks will rule the world. Cause it's gonna happen. Trust me. I'm a bunny.